Hello all you hot yoga knuckleheads. Today I'm going to go through the classic hot yoga spine twist, the final spinal, highlighting the single biggest mistake students make. Now, to be sure you don't miss my next tutorial, you need to hit the bell icon. And if you're looking to heal and strengthen your body with correct form and technique, check out my website where you can find out more about my workshops, online courses, or even book a one-to-one with me. Okay, final spinal. The reason why I want to go through this one now is that the other day I was practicing at the Yoga Quarter, North London, and a former Sohot student of mine happened to be practicing on the next mat. She has been practicing for years. She has a very strong practice, no problem kicking out, never misses a beat, a classic hot yoga knucklehead. Anyway, we get to the final spinal and she's in front of me, and I couldn't help but notice that when twisting to the left, the spine wasn't straight. This confused me because she has no spinal issues and I couldn't see any mechanical reason for this error. Anyway, after class we had a chat and she is fully aware something was wrong on that one side, but had given up trying to fix it and had put it down to some structural defect. That could be true, I said, but let's see. So I sat her down and we went through the posture step by step. Turned out not to be anything structural. She was simply making a classic error, which is really simple to fix. So now I'm going to show you what I saw her do, and then I'll show you how to correct this classic error. Okay, I have a camera behind me so you can see my back view. I'm now going to mimic what I saw in class. She started out perfectly. Right knee bent, facing forward, heel away from the hip. All good so far. Left foot over right knee corner. It was here where she went wrong. From the front, I look upright, but look at my back view. There is a curve in my spine. The spine is not straight. The problem was, like most people, she hadn't fully connected with the hip opening element of this posture. Her hips were not truly down on the floor before she dived headfirst into the spine twist. Twisting to a bent spine is not a good idea. The classic hot yoga spine twist is a more advanced posture which is underpinned by a hip opener. This is a simple spine twist, which if you are recovering from a knee injury, you should consider doing, or if you prefer, bring the foot over a straight leg and then twist. When doing the classic hot yoga spine twist, your first position is a hip opener. Don't even think about moving on to the next step if you haven't got even pressure of both hips on the floor. Most of us have stiff hips, and the single biggest mistake students make is rushing through this initial hip opening position. So the question now is, what is the best way to open out the hips so they are perfectly even on the floor? Well, here is how an arthritic 60-year-old runner with super tight hips does it. Let's go back to the start. Both hips even on the floor, even pressure. Spine straight. Bend the right knee, opening out this hip socket also, knee facing forward. Foot away from the hip. I can still feel both hips truly flat on the floor. Spine perfectly straight. All good so far. Left foot over right knee. But now I can feel there is less pressure on the floor from my left hip. Again, look how that translates to my spine. So I now need to open out this hip socket to get both hips evenly on the floor. The best way to do this is to grab the left knee and gently pull the femur bone out of the hip socket, pulling the relaxed hip down to the floor. The hip muscles have to be relaxed here. With both hip sockets opened, the spine is now straight. And now I can move on to the next step. Lift up, open the chest, decompress the spine, arm up, open the shoulder socket, open every single vertebra in the spine, keeping the back muscles relaxed as you lengthen. Never rush this stage. Then rotate the upper body into a gentle spine twist and maintain that length in the spine. Bring the elbows down over the knee and then grab the bent knee, which I cannot do. I don't have enough flexibility in my hips to do that without my hip raising up off the floor or rounding my shoulder, which is a double whammy, warping my spine out of all proportions. If you're like me and you cannot easily grab the bent knee, you should consider bringing the elbow over the knee like this and then twist. Or, and this is the way I actually prefer, is to hold like this and twist. I can twist more, and more importantly, I can create more space throughout the whole body. My final expression is no Instagram image, but I practice yoga to heal the damage caused by my love of hiking, running and cycling. Depth is irrelevant to me. All I care about is opening out the body, because it's opening out the body is where all the magic lies. If you have no hip or shoulder issues and you want to see how it's done by someone with more flair than me, here's Charlotte with final spinal in all its glory. Start from kneeling. Bend the left knee on the floor and bring the right foot over the left knee corner. Make sure that right hip is opened and firmly down on the floor. Most people do struggle with this and have to work hard so that both hips are truly down on the floor. Right arm behind. Push the fingertips into the floor to help you lengthen the spine, open chest. Bring your left arm up. Create space in the whole spine as you lift up. Left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. If you can, bring the left arm over the right knee, but you have to keep the right hip down and without rounding the shoulders. And then grab the left knee if you can. Inhale, lengthen up, open chest. And now look over your right shoulder. Lengthen and twist. Keep repeating. Stretch up, turn and twist. Keep twisting, keep twisting. If you can, without collapsing, grab your left thigh with your right hand. Lengthen spine to create more space in each and every vertebra as you lift and twist. Change. That was a demonstration of the complete form of final spinal for people with flexible hips.